come. Strengthen us, the weak to cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica land we love.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day, and we're very happy to have you here with us today. So we're now going to acknowledge some persons who are here with us this morning. The Honorable Jeanette Cuthbert-Flynn, Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security, and she's representing the Honorable Dr. Oris Chang, Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security. Welcome. We also have with us Mr. James E.D. Rawle, Commander of the Order of Distinction, Executive Chairman for Lasco affiliated companies, and Chairman of the Lasco Chin Foundation. We have Mrs. Karina Powellwood, Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police, with Portfolio of Force Development and Logistics, and she's representing Dr. Kevin Blake, our Commissioner of Police, who is unavoidable absent, but his thoughts and prayers are with us today.
We also have Mrs. Velma Ricketts Walker, Commander of the Order of Distinction, Justice of the Peace, and our keynote speaker. Senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Pastor Dr. Gary Boudou Fletcher, Justice of the Peace, Chief Chaplain for the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Ms. Charmaine Shand, Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of the Community Safety and Security Branch, and is also the chair for the Saluting Our Heroes Committee.
We also have with us Professor Rosalie Hamilton, Chief Executive Officer, Lasco Chin Foundation, Mrs. Jason Tracy, Managing Director for the Lasco Financial Services, directors, managers, and team members of the Lasco affiliated group of companies and the Lasco Chin Foundation, 2024 Chairman's Awardees and finalists, and all officers being recognized today. Past Lasco Police Principal, Teacher, and Nurse of the Year awardees, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good morning to you and welcome to the Lasco Chin Foundation, Jamaica Constabulary Force, Saluting Our Heroes and Chairman's Awards ceremony. So now that we have recognized those persons, it's an opportune time to invite our first chaplain, Dr. Gary Boudou Fletcher, to address us.
Good morning, everyone. Invite us to stand as we lift our hearts to the Almighty God, our Creator and Redeemer. Almighty Father, we come boldly to your throne of grace, not on our own merits, but through the efficacious death of Jesus Christ. Our hearts are filled with gratitude for the 157 officers who are being awarded today for the selfless service rendered in the JCF and for the people of Jamaica. It was not accomplished by might or power, but by your Spirit, saith the Lord. We continue to pray for the continued transformation of the JCF and ask that you continue to imbue the High Command, being led by our own Commissioner, with wisdom and strength as we together relentlessly pursue excellence. We are truly appreciative of the partnership forged with Lasco for these many years and pray for their continued blessing and prosperity. We pause at this time to recognize the brain behind this initiative and salute the former chairman and leader extraordinaire, Mr. Lascelles Chin. Truly, his memory will always remain in our hearts. As we present and award our JCF heroes today for the critical role that they have been playing in the JCF as catalysts in making this great organization a force for good, grant them a special blessing in even giving more of themselves in service. And so, God, we invite your presence to be with us as we seek your blessings on the proceedings today. To your name's honor and glory. Amen. Please be seated.
Thank you very much, Chief Chaplain. And in the event, just give us a few minutes. And in the event that you're wondering who we are, I'm Stephanie Lindsay, Senior Superintendent of Police in the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
And I'm Sergeant Charmaine Hassog, assigned to the National Police College of Jamaica. It is truly our privilege to be here this morning as your Master of Ceremonies, and we are indeed looking forward to an exciting and entertaining function here this morning. Are you all excited to be here? No, man, it sounds as though you are not yet awake, and we are excited and ready to go. So we want to know, are you all excited to be here? All right, sounding a little better, but we'll work with that.
So today we come together to celebrate and honor the exceptional women and men in the Jamaica Constabulary Force who have dedicated their lives to serving and protecting our great nation. This is more than an award ceremony. It's a moment to reflect on the courage, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment that our officers bring to their work each and every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year is particularly significant because we not only celebrate 157 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, but we continue to celebrate 75 years of service by women in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. As we continue to celebrate under the theme, transforming the present and securing the future, we continue to reflect on the ongoing evolution of the Jamaica Constabulary Force as we embrace innovation, diversity, and the integral role that women continue to play in the future of law enforcement in Jamaica.
Among the many officers who have demonstrated remarkable service this year, 6 exceptional individuals have been selected as finalists for the Chairman's Award. These officers have gone above and beyond, making extraordinary contributions to their communities and setting new standards for excellence.
As we celebrate today's honorees, we extend our heartfelt congratulations and deep gratitude to each officer being recognized. Put your hands together for the wonderful top 6. I want to say to you that your dedication, professionalism, and commitment to the safety and well-being of all Jamaicans has inspired us all, and hence we are here today to truly honor the work that you have done.
As we celebrate the outstanding service of police officers today, we invite everyone to stay connected and share in the moment by visiting Lasco Chin Foundation and the Jamaica Constabulary Force Instagram pages for live updates. Feel free to share your own experience using hashtag Saluting Our Heroes 2024. And of course, Mr. Asak, when you look at it, you know, we're an organization of 14,000 persons, and then we start at 157, and then to come down to 6. So these 6 individuals must be exceptional, and we can't wait to see who those persons will be.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we want to invite a very special person to come to the lectern. For over 24 years, Lasco, through the Lasco Chin Foundation, has stood as a steadfast partner for the Jamaica Constabulary Force, supporting all our initiatives and saluting our heroes on an annual basis. Today, ladies and gentlemen, they're sharing in the vision of recognizing and rewarding excellence in policing.
Today, we're honored to welcome a leader who embodies this commitment. Representing the Lasco team as the chairman of the foundation, he also serves as chairman of the Lasco affiliated companies and managing director of Lasco Manufacturing. With over 45 years of experience in the food industry, he has held numerous leadership positions, bringing a wealth of knowledge and dedication to every role. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and let us welcome, and a warm welcome, Mr. James Rawle.
Thank you very much, Masters of Ceremony. Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security, Honorable Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Karina Powell Hood, saluting our Heroes Chairman, ACP Shan, who has done remarkable work through the past couple of months on this project. Our guest speaker, Mrs. Velma Ricketts, other high-ranking members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, all members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, including the awardees, the media, members of the Lasco, the broad Lasco family, good morning. It is indeed a pleasure for me and an honor to be standing before you here today to issue a few remarks on this auspicious occasion of the 24th annual Lasco Chin Foundation, JCF, Saluting Our Heroes Award ceremony. It is at this ceremony in which we seek to recognize and honor our outstanding law enforcement officers for their commendable work they do as they carry out their commitment to serve, protect, and reassure with courtesy, integrity, respect for the rights of all. The association and indeed collaboration with Lasco in respect of these awards started some 24 years ago, in 2000, in fact, and was established through the vision of that indomitable visionary, the Honorable Lascelles Chin, who thought it most appropriate that the companies should get involved with recognizing our hard-working civil professionals, civil servants and professionals. And he coined, in that period, 3 award ceremonies. This one for members of the Jamaica Constabulary Forces, a second one for members of the education fraternity, the teachers, and a third one for the nurses. In fact, I think the nurses came before the other 2. He was quite passionate about these awards because he thought that very little recognition was being paid to our public professionals, and especially members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force who are really on the front line of so many critical issues in this country. The association has continued and grown, and notwithstanding the fact that Honorable Lascelles Chin is passed, we do this as a part of his legacy, and it's a firm commitment that it will continue for as long as it is necessary to do it, which is forever. It's a part of his legacy. He left with us 3 outstanding companies and a foundation. and we are sworn to continue to uplift the spirit of what he wanted to do. He thought we should always be giving back. We should be a part of the community. The ironic thing is that today we put this activity under a rubric called ESG. Some people call it corporate social responsibility. But ESG is economic, social, and governance. Environmental issues, social issues, and governance issues. And so this is an integral part of what we do in Lasco. And we want to continue with this activity. And we thank the Jamaica Constabulary Force for allowing us the privilege of participating in this activity. The awards over the years have evolved in scope and in stature. I think when we started, it was rather limited, and the focus was on the top cop. The focus is still on all police officers. It is still. All its men and women who serve, protect, and reassure. The theme this year is transforming the present, securing the future. It is particularly relevant and coincides with the milestone of the 157th anniversary of the JCF. How it has changed. 157 years ago, the members integrating the Jamaica Constabulary Force didn't look like we look today. But it has grown, it has mutated. And there's a second milestone, which was mentioned by the Masters of Ceremony. It is also the anniversary of the 75th year of inclusion of women in the force. The JCF is therefore a venerable but not retiring institution. It has in fact evolved, renewed, even reinvented itself over the years to become a more relevant and effective force in all respects in our society. And even as we speak, the transformation process continues. The target, the objective, is clearly excellence. The inclusion of women in the ranks continues apace, not to fulfill a quota or a certain number, but rather to incorporate talent, capabilities, views, experiences, fresh and novel approaches, and yes, leadership as well. These are the elements that will come from having this sort of diversity in the force. It is also important to note and acknowledge the initiatives that the JCF is taking to continue its modernization, both in terms of technology, in terms of culture. It is rapidly evolving in the adoption and deployment of digital technologies, including data analytics, crime mapping, communication, and other advanced technologies in the cyberspace that will enhance operational effectiveness and efficiencies and improve public safety. This is a dynamic process and an inclusive process. And today officers are much better equipped to meet the challenges of modern law enforcement. We're seeing more emphasis on proactive police involvement at the community level through various innovative programs, including mentoring and rehabilitation. During the course of the past couple of weeks, I had occasion to speak with the 6 finalists and was so impressed. Well, the first observation I had was that we can't talk about gender balance there because of the 6, 4 are women. But it's not frequently you find 6 people that sharp and erudite, able to deliver themselves and committed to what they're doing. And the question I asked after the meeting, can't we just award everybody the first prize? But this goes for the entire police force. Because we are celebrating 157 years of its existence, today we're recognizing 157 officers of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Last year we started by recognizing 156 members. So the ceremony takes a little bit longer, but it's much richer, and it's amazing to see from our perspective the reception that it has had with the public and with the JCF in particular. Ladies and gentlemen, while technology and the advances that are going on are very important, critically important, and I think you have a head start because now you have a commissioner who's continuing the transformation, but he comes with a particular skill set in the cyberspace. And if we're going to effectively fight crime, if we're going to effectively create public safety, we have to use technology. So while this is critically important in modern law enforcement, the human touch, the bravery, the empathy, the sense of duty that officers bring to their work every day is just as important or even more important. It is the human dimension. And the human dimension is what we are here today to celebrate. As I said, we're recognizing 157 officers who were nominated by their divisional heads, peers, colleagues, publics, from which a final 6 has evolved. And they have gone through a rigorous process of interviews and quizzes and selection. And I understand it was quite intense. And so what we're doing is recognizing those officers that exemplify the best of the JCF, the best of what the JCF stands for. Officers who go beyond the call of duty, demonstrating leadership, integrity, and strong commitment to their community service. They all embody the highest standards of excellence within the constabulary force. The Lasco Chin Foundation and the Lasco affiliated companies express our profound respect for you, the members of the JCF, for the sacrifices you make, the long hours, and the risk you take. And we encourage you to continue to strive for excellence. Your service, your everyday service is invaluable, and your leadership is essential to the safety and well-being of the society. I would like to congratulate the recipients of the awards, and we await to see who will receive the Chairman's Award from among the 6. Thank you very much.
We want to thank Mr. James Rawle for his kind remarks, as also for acknowledging the symbiotic relationship that exists between the Lasco group of companies and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. He also acknowledged and identified the skills and competencies that exist within the Jamaica Constabulary Force, particularly that which was identified in those who are being awarded today. And we want to put our hands together for them, make them feel special. We're here this morning to celebrate you. And of course, he also acknowledged the skills and competencies, not just of the awardees, but of the JCF as a whole, as we continue to transform as an organization. Sir, we thank you for those words, and I'm sure they were well received by all in attendance this morning.
Totally agree. And of course, he highlighted the transformation of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the work. And when I reflect on where we are today and thinking that the late Lasco Chin, the visionary he was, when at a time when many corporate entities and many persons didn't want to put their brand behind the brand JCF. And he took that bold step and decided that the Lasco brand and the JCF brand will work together. And look at us now. Put our hands together for the vision of the late Lasco Chin. So our next speaker is someone who could be recognized as a trailblazer in her own right. She was appointed Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security in 2023. Prior to that, she served as State Minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness. This individual is a committed and passionate leader who has served her country with distinction since she was 16 years old. She's a 5-time Olympian, a multiple track and field medalist, a businesswoman, a member of parliament for West Rural St. Andrews since 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mrs. Juliette Cuthbert-Flynn.
Thank you for that warm welcome, SSP. A pleasant morning, all. Mrs. Karina Powell-Hood, Deputy Commissioner of Police, acting. Keynote speaker, Ms. Velma Ricketts-Walker, CDJP. Saluting our Heroes Committee Chair, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Community Safety and Security Branch, Ms. Charmaine Shand. Lasco Affiliated Companies Executive Chairman, and Lasco Chin Foundation Chairman, Mr. James E.D. Rawle. Lasco Chin Foundation CEO, Professor Rosalia Hamilton. Chairman's Award finalists and all the officers being recognized today. Other members of the Lasco affiliated companies and Lasco Chin Foundation, dignitaries, officers, and members of the JCF and its auxiliary, members of the media who we cannot do without. Ladies and gentlemen, all again a pleasant morning. And I'm very excited to be here, and I have to say that I knew the man, the pioneer, the visionary, Mr. Lascelles Chin. And, you know, he gave so much of himself to this great country. And I was very pleased yesterday after meeting the finalists. And I tell you, you have a hard task. I don't know who's the one that had to choose, but they had a hard task. They're all brilliant, and I'm very excited and pleased in this our lifetime to see the members of the JCF and how we have evolved. I want to extend thanks and the usual courtesies to the Lascelles Chin Foundation for prioritizing our officers and also extending their hand to show gratitude. As you mark 24 years of saluting our heroes, I take this opportunity to acknowledge your work and the investment in this area. Members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, I say thank you. Thank you for your selfless service. Thank you for your dedication to our communities, and you have indeed been a force for good. Today, we take a moment to recognize and also to honor a few of you, the brave men and women who serve our police force, and it is no small task. We know that. We see it every day. This critical responsibility of keeping our communities safe, often at great personal sacrifice that so many Jamaicans do not see the good. This is not a role that ends when the shift is over. It is a calling, it is a constant duty that extends far beyond the uniform. And I want to thank you for your commitment, for your willingness to step forward, to step into the unknown each day, and for the sacrifice you make so that others may feel safe and secure. And I see so many young faces, professional faces in the JCF today, and I want to say thank you. And it really makes me feel good. There is a quote by the former British Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, that feels particularly fitting today. He said, "To each there comes in their lifetime a special moment when they are figuratively tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, unique to them and their talent. What a tragedy if that moment finds them unprepared or unqualified for that which could have been their finest hour. But of course, you, our officers, have risen to this challenge repeatedly. Your finest hours are the moments when you protect, when you serve, and when you defend, often unseen, often without thanks. Today, however, we acknowledge those moments, and we salute your bravery, your resilience, and your dedication to duty. In line with this year's theme, transforming the present, securing our future, it is worth noting that the police force itself is on a journey of transformation. Change, we know, is never an easy thing, but it is necessary if we are to meet the demands of a rapidly evolving society. So, please be assured that the Ministry of National Security recognizes that the vital role of the JCF plays in national development and community transformation. For the last 6 years, our commitment has been to transform each police station into a center of excellence. And I'm very proud that in West Rural St. Andrew, we are doing that because the Stony Hill Police Station is being transformed as we speak. And this is to ensure a modern, well-equipped environment, and we all continue to mobilize. We'll continue to recruit new constables to increase the capacity of the officer corps. Earlier this month, the JCF welcomed 129 new constables as we consistently ramp up training and recruitment efforts. The government continues to invest in the JCF, providing better facilities, communication, and also the vehicles. The landscape of the policing today looks very different from what it did even a few years ago. And yet, our officers have embraced the challenges, they have adapted to the complexities, and you have worked tirelessly to uphold the values that form the cornerstone of this profession. Securing the future requires more than just maintaining the status quo. It is about shaping the path forward. It is about fostering stronger relationships with communities that you serve, leveraging new technologies, and embracing the mindset that policing is not just about enforcement, but also about partnership. And so this morning, we do not just celebrate the officers of the past and the present, but we look forward. We look ahead with confidence, with you at the helm, continually transforming, continually growing. We are assured that our future is in capable hands. Officers, I want to thank you. Thank you for your remarkable service, and congratulations to all of the awardees this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. And thanks for highlighting the work of the JCF. I know you're an integral part of what we do. And Sasak and I were just looking at the table that you're sitting, and as we celebrate 75 years of women in the force, and to look at the level of leadership at that table. I don't know if it was a deliberate thing for the male leaders to just allow the female leaders to step forward. And of course, it's always good to have a male in the mix. So put your hands together for the leadership that's sitting at table 4. And as we,
I agree with you, Ms. Lindsay. I think it was very strategic. Our minister is being represented by a female. The commissioner is being represented by a female. Our guest speaker is a female, and it is indeed, in fact, aligned to us celebrating 75 years of excellent women in the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
And of course, Mr. Roll gets the opportunity to enjoy all of that. Mr. Saturday, say you don't have any joke. You don't have any joke.
Not this morning.
my
I'm
goodness.
eager to see the 157 constables and sub-officers as well actually being awarded this morning.
You know what's interesting is just to share, some of us may know already, how these people got here. So we started out by just putting out a random form that members of the community, members of the force, can nominate a police officer who they believe is creating that impact in the communities that they serve. So anybody had an opportunity to just nominate someone. And then we had to go through a process at the division level, where there is a panel that you pick. It's always very competitive. So I know that there's 157 that we are recognizing. And it's significant because we are celebrating 157 years of existence in the JCF. So at this point now, Ms. Hassock.
So we will be having the presentation, ladies and gentlemen, for the 157 awardees as we continue to recognize remarkable service. This will be done by acknowledging the officers from areas 1 to 5, followed by the non-geographic divisions. To ensure we have a seamless process, we will be starting with Area 1, and we'll ask the officers from Area 1 to come to the right side of the stage, and we'll ask that the officers from Area 2 get themselves ready to be awarded shortly thereafter. Before we commence issuing these awards, we want to point out that when the names are called, each person will be coming on stage to collect their award. And of course, we want to also ask that you allow the professional photographers to capture the moment, and of course, these will be shared with you. So we know we have quite a number of persons who may want to be capturing the images. However, we want to ensure that the professional photographers are able to proceed seamlessly. Coming to issue these awards, we will be having the following persons. We'll be starting with Acting Deputy Commissioner Karina Powell-Hood. Then we will have Mr. James Rawle. We will next have Ms. Rosalie Hamilton, followed by Ms. Jacinthe Hall-Tracy, Mr. Stephen Newland, Mr. Wayne Beecher, and we will also close off with our Acting DCP, Karina Powell-Hood. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are now seeing the officers from Area 1 to the left, rather, of the stage, and we will be starting with Hanover in just a minute.
We'll make some adjustments. And for the purpose of our visitors, when we talk about Area 1, we are referring to the parishes of St. James, Westmoreland, Hanover, Trelawney. So we are waiting for the technical people to tell the presenters where to stand. We just want to make sure that the photograph is correct. So, there are a few persons who are not able to be with us today, but we will still mention the names. So as soon as we call the name, we will go to the next person. So one of the persons, so we'll start with the parish of Hanover, Area 1. So for Hanover, we are recognizing Constable Monique Bartley, put your hands together for her. She's not here. So we will now take Constable Reggie Morrison. And he will be followed by Constable Desiree O'Connor. Then we have Constable Peter Gay Richards. And we also recognize from Anova, so that's Peter Gay Richards, and we also recognize Constable Daniel Taylor, who is not here. Then we are going to move on to Trelawney Division, where we will recognize Constable Kemar Berrick. And you can clap, you know, lunch will be served shortly, so you can keep the energy up. Then we'll have Constable Devine Davis. Berrick, Constable Kemar Berrick. And Constable Berrick will be followed by Constable Devine Davis. Who will be followed by Corporal Camille Edwards. And then we'll have District Constable Kevon Edwards, also from Trelawney. And we also, so we now have District Constable Kevon Edwards. And we also recognize Constable Stevan Simpson, also from Trelawney, who is not here today. Then we're going to move on now to the second city, this Detective Constable Ronald Bowen, representing the parish division St. James. Constable Lamoy Clark, or Lamoy Clark. Then we'll have Lamoy Clark, then we'll have Detective Constable Ricardo Fraser. And he will be followed by Corporal Chantal Watson. And it seems as if Chantal has brought a whole cheering party from St. James. And then we'll have Constable Jasmine Johnson. And we also have from St. James, Sergeant Letitia Morris. We now have Westmoreland Division. So for the Westmoreland Division, we have Constable Duan Barrett. And he will be followed by Constable Philip Ellis. To be followed by Constable Karen Price. Constable Karen Price will be followed by, so that's Constable Karen Price, and he will be followed by Constable Miguel Smichael. And after Miguel Smichael, we have Damar Woodfine.
As we get ready to start with the members of Area 2, We will be calling in the following order. We will be starting with the St. Anne Division, Portland Division, followed by St. Mary. Constable Mario Hyde. Followed by Corporal Shanisha Johnson Watkins. Next we have Constable Franklin Palmer. Constable KG Reed. Constable Shamark Sams. And finalist, Corporal Namoy Roberts.
So I want to thank Acting Deputy Commissioner Karina Powellwood. Give her a round of applause.
Continuing with Area 2, we move to the Portland Division, and we'll be inviting at this time Mr. James Roll, Chairman for the Lasco Chin Foundation, who will be coming to make the next set of presentations. We invite Constable Tina J. Brown. Followed by Corporal Emil Daly.
Please keep the applause going for your colleagues.
Sergeant Karen Kelly. Followed by District Constable Charmaine Golden Scott.
We're then going to look at the representatives from St. Mary Division. So we have Constable O'Shane Anderson, St. Mary Division. Constable Tajay Garrix. Constable Chalet Gray. Constable Kedron Green. Constable Leroy Guy. And Constable Joel Weathers. And that completes Area 2, which comprises the parish of St. Anne, Portland, and St. Mary.
And as we move to Area 3, we want to invite the members from the Clarendon Division. We start with Corporal Tihona Henry.
And Clarendon is a good parish, you know, so you have to give a better round of applause from the parish of Clarendon. Right, Mr. Phillips?
Next, we have Constable Tashona Lindsay, who is not here with us today. We move to Constable Richard Roy. Constable Richard Roy. Constable Vanessa Walker. Constable Walden Watson is also unavoidably absent, and we move to finalist Sergeant Margaret Sims Williams.
Was by the chairing party from all the way in. So we now going to look at acknowledged persons from St. Elizabeth Division. Constable Doreen Maxwell. District Constable Equiton Mullins. Constable Shirley Reed. Constable Maxine Simpson. And Corporal Walford Williams. Thank you very much, Chairman. We now invite Professor Rosalie Hamilton to make some presentations for us.
And continuing with Manchester Division, we invite Constable Jamani Mitchell.
That's part of the drill when you're working with the law enforcement.
Constable Lennox Sterling. Constable Sandrine Stewart Lewis. Constable Shawnee Thomas. And Detective Constable Pashonique Weller.
We're now going to move on to Area 4, which comprises the divisions of St. Andrews Central, Kingston Central, St. Andrews South, Kingston East, Kingston West. So we now invite, representing St. Andrews Central, Constable Tariq Booth. Service Tariq Booth. He will be followed by Constable Tajay Bryan. Then we have Corporal Michael Chambers. To be followed by Constable Charlotte Brown Dixon. Constable Samantha Mellors. Constable Sheldon Phillips. Constable Monique Vasco. Constable Carvin Ziminis. Put your hands together for the representative from the St. Andrews Central Division.
Representing Kingston East, we have Corporal Wycliffe Brown, followed by Constable Curry Clunis. Next, we have Constable Adrian Raymond. Followed by Sergeant Darrell White.
Okay, that's,
So we now have on stage Constable Curry Clunis.
so I think he's corporal. See, he got a promotion. At the time when he was nominated, he was just a constable. But now he's a corporal. That you talk about progress and transformation.
Followed by Constable Adrian Raymond. Sergeant Darrell White. And Detective Constable Chadwick Williams.
So we're now going to recognize the persons from Kingston Central. So we have Detective Sergeant Richard Ramsey. Corporal Jan Bryan. Constable Ryan Irons. And after Constable Ryan, then we will have Corporal Adrian Cornwall. Thank you very much, Professor. Put your hands together for Professor Hamilton. We now invite Mrs. J.C. Tracy, Managing Director, Lasco Financial Services Limited, to make some presentations for us.
We now move to Kingston Western Division and we invite Constable Mario Burgess, unavoidably absent. We move to Constable Lion Lawrence.
These are the officers from Kingston West.
Corporal Cornell Mitchell. Constable Nicole Williams. Followed by Constable Jerome White.
So now we're going to look. Constable Jerome Ridley. now going to recognize the individuals from the St. Andrews South Division. So we now invite Constable Moisha Allen. And we can understand Moisha has a big fan club, you know, she's one of the finalists. To be followed by Corporal Kevin Right, or Birthright, Name and Nature. To be followed by Constable Kemoy Morgan. To be followed by Constable Andre Peart. And at the top of that division, we have Constable Tamara White. We're now going to move down to Area 5, and Area 5 comprises the divisions of St. Thomas, St. Catherine North, St. Catherine South, St. Andrew North.
We invite from the St. Thomas Division, Constable Owen Brown. Yes, Mr. Phillips, we want to acknowledge you at this time. Followed by Constable Roger Douglas. He's followed by Constable Merlene Elliott. Constable Renee Main. And he's followed by Constable Romario Spencer.
We now move to the St. Catherine North Division. More persons will recognize if you're a visitor. That's the Spanish town there, that tough belt. So we have, representing St. Catherine North Division, Constable Shamilia Bernard. To be followed by Constable Albert Cogiel. Then we have Constable Durbin Cole. Constable Christopher Cummins. Constable Joel Robinson. Constable Junior Thompson. And Constable Lennox White.
Next we have the St. Catherine South Division. Constable Roxanne Brown Whittle. What's your uniform? We are acknowledging another finalist.
So we want to thank Mrs. JC or Tracy for her great work. Put your hands together for her. And we change the baton. So we invite Mr. Stephen Newland, Director of the Lasco Distributors Limited, to come forward to assist with some presentation. Put your hands together for Mr. Newland.
We now invite Constable Roxanne Brown Whittle. Followed by Constable Sherry K. Green, and that's Corporal I guess now we have to be looking out for the chevrons. So yes, Corporal Sharikay Green, who has since been promoted. She's followed by Constable Samantha Higgins. Then Constable Cleon Porter. And Constable Shaziel Samuel Spagan.
So we're moving over now to St. Andrew North Division, where we recognize Detective Constable Tavia Bryan. Tavia. To be followed by Kimon Ferguson. Detective Corporal Ricardo Green. Corporal Orain Hyde. And to complete St. Andrew North and Area 5, we invite Constable Andre Reed. All right, so we now complete the divisions in areas 1 to 5. So if you are not in and you didn't hear those now, then what we're going to call now is the rest of the JCF. And we refer to that as the non-geographic formations. So we will start with Constable Adriana Anderson, Administration Branch. Constable Christian Anderson Bailey, Corporate and Special Services, and look how beautiful she is.
+1.
The JCF is very productive in every sense. Constable Audley Bailey, National Police College of Jamaica. Sergeant Leon Banton, Resort Area Division. Corporal Debbie Ann Beckford, Administration and Support Services Portfolio. Stacy Ann Biggs Gale, Support Services. Jadine Blake, Personnel Division.
We continue with Corporal Alric Bonnick from the Beats and Officer Patrol Division, followed by Constable Javarn Brown from the Community Safety and Security Branch.
I think he's also a finalist.
Yes. Constable Michael Brown from the Criminal Investigation Branch Headquarters. Detective Corporal Troy Brown from the National Intelligence Bureau.
Constable Ovell Burton from the Inspectorate Branch. Inspector Carleen Cameron Wallace, Protective Services. So now we have Detective Corporal, Inspector Carleen Cameron Wallace. And she'll be followed by Detective Corporal Maurice Chin, CIB Headquarters. Thank you. That's Mr. Crosdale.
And we'll wrap up this segment with Corporal Omar Facey from the Force Development and Logistics Portfolio. Continuing, we invite District Constable Carla Francis from the Constabulary Communication Network.
Oh, Carla. You see how beautiful she is. She's from the CCN. So just before we move on, I'll just pause to thank Mr. Newland for your service, sir. And now invite Mr. Wayne Beecher, Director of the Lasco Chin Foundation, to come forward and assist us with these presentations.
We invite Corporal Enroy Gale from the Specialized Operations Branch, followed by Detective Sergeant Kemoy Goburn from the Technical Services Division. Next, we have Constable Shanice Green from the Court of Inquiry. Followed by Constable Javon Henry from the Corporate and Special Services. We invite Detective Inspector Delroy Holmes from the National Intelligence Bureau.
We now invite Detective Sergeant Derek Huggins from the Police Emergency Communications Center. Constable Kanisha Ingram, JCF Welfare Unit. Constable Andre Jagan. Corporal Sheldon Jones, Detention and Courts. Detective Corporal Ken Roy, Register Technical Services Division. Detective Sergeant Michael Lewis, CIB Headquarters. Sergeant Byron Martindale, Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch HQ. Detective Constable Pashanique White. Remember, you have to wait for the photo up. Willow. Detective Constable Pashanique Willow. Detective Corporal Kenroy Legister. Detective Constable Pashanique Willow. McLean. Yannick Constable Unique McLean.
Here. Next, we invite Corporal Akeem Miller. Followed by Detective Sergeant Alethea Morgan.
Followed by Sergeant Andrea Murray. That's my squad, you know, so.
Next, we invite Corporal Chantal Osborne, also from the Community Safety and Security Branch.
Sergeant Samantha Owen, Technical Services Division. Sergeant Ainsley Pagan, Planning, Research and Development Branch. Constable Alex. So that's Sergeant Ainsley Pagan.
Sean Redway.
We have Constable Alex Pierce. To be followed by Sergeant Sean Redway. And we also have Sergeant Lemuel Reed from the Mounted Troop Division. And Sergeant Redway is from the Telecommunication Division. Corporal Jerome Riley, he's not here today, from the Force Development and... Oh, okay, and I can understand the applause. He works directly with our Acting Deputy Commissioner at the Force Development and Logistics branch. Oh, I hear one Jerome Riley. Then we have District Constable Delmerio Keene Roberts. Put your hands together for her. Sergeant Lawrence Robinson, and he's from the Technical Services Division. We have Constable Ramon Ross, who is unavoidably absent from the Band Division. We have Corporal Tashane Samuel Barkley from the Chaplaincy Services Branch. We have Sergeant Damian Smith, Telecommunications Division. Ashley. So we also have Constable Corporal Ashalina Hutchinson, Constable Hutchinson. Samaz Barkley?
Shushan.
Oh, Sushan. Okay. You have to make this pronunciation.
I think it's Ashanid Shushan. Okay, please come
My
forward.
French not working out today. And she's from the Marine Division.
I think you're here now.
Romaine Ross. Oh, we now invite Constable Romaine Ross. Then we recognize Sergeant Damian Smith. To be followed by Constable Sean Smith. We also recognize Constable Miguel Smith from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Special Operations Unit. All right, Mr. Sak wants to call
Next,
this
we
one.
invite Corporal Selvin Smith from the National Police College of Jamaica.
He has a big fan base, you know, because a lot of those who are applauding, was their instructor.
Followed by District Constable Dave Taylor from the Force Development and Logistics portfolio.
We have Constable Shamar Thomas from the K9 Division. And we also recognize Corporal Shanna White from the Traffic Enforcement Division. And we also have Okay, we also recognize Constable Sandrine Wolf. And we'd like for you to give a big round of applause for Sergeant Christopher Wilson from the Strategic Operations Branch.
We now invite Sergeant Howard Francis to come forward.
Thank you very much, sir. Put your hands together for all the persons. So, have you seen the winner yet? I would also like to recognize Sergeant Matt Bean, Chairman of the Police Federation. See her there cheering and silent. And just to tell you a little about the winner, you can figure it out. Today's winner will be a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It will either be a male or a female. Will come from either one of 5 geographic divisions or a non-geographic formation. And I think with that said, it's time for it's time to hear the story. So we now invite our 2023 Lasco Chins Saluting Eras winner to come at this time and introduce our guest speaker for today. Put your hands together and help me welcome Jane Raymond.
And Mr. Phillips would like us to remind you that she's from Area 5. Please come forward, Corporal Raymond.
Of it. More? Switch off.
Thank you. The Honorable Mrs. Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, State Minister in the Ministry of National Security. Mrs. Karina Powell Hood, Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of Force Development and Logistics portfolio. Mr. James Rawle, Executive Chairman of the Lasco affiliated companies. Professor Rosalia Hamilton, Chief Executive Officer of the Lasco Chin Foundation. Other members of the Lasco Chain Group of Companies, senior officers, awardees, other distinguished guests, good morning to you all. It is always a great pride and honor
to be given the task of introducing a person who is not only worthy of emulation because of her achievements, but mostly because of her commitment, dedication, and her ability to demonstrate the true essence of a forward-thinking individual. Our esteemed guest speaker today is the Commissioner of the Jamaica Customs Agency and is a highly accomplished leader with over 19 years of experience in customs administration, trade facilitation, risk management, and international security. Her journey with Jamaica Customs began as a trainee in 1999, and through hard work and dedication, she rose to become its commissioner, overseeing transformative changes within the agency. In addition to her significant contributions locally, she has been felt on the global stage, or impact has been felt on the global stage, where she served as a revenue administration advisor for the International Monetary Fund. In this role, she helped strengthen customs systems across the region. Today, she chairs the World Customs Organization's Capacity Building Committee, reflecting her continued influence in international trade. I am also proud to share that our esteemed guest speaker will be conferred with an honorary Doctor of Laws from the Caribbean Maritime University on November 14 in recognition of her outstanding leadership in the maritime industry, public administration, and her unwavering commitment to excellence. It is an absolute privilege to welcome such a distinguished leader. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Velma Ricketts Walker.
Good morning. Please give that beautiful lady another round of applause. Thank you so much. Our 2023 winner, thank you. I want to break a little with protocol as I go there, and I want to say something to the awardees. So, all the persons who came here and, collected your plaques, I just want you to just take a moment, look at it, and either give your colleague a thumbs up or a high five. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Yes. State Minister, one of my favorite persons, in the Ministry of National Security, Honorable Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, MP. Acting Deputy Commissioner, Karina Powell-Hood. And she's, when I saw her and I came in here, I said, wow, this lady looks so stately and beautiful. Yes, yes, give her a clap, yes. Our Executive Chairman of Lasco affiliated companies, Mr. James Rawle, CD. I'm just going to say high-ranking members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And also, we heard a beautiful prayer. Jamaica Constabulary Force chaplain, Pastor Dr. Gary Badu Fletcher, JP. Please give him a clap, yes. There's a lady that I hold so dear. Saluting our ERA's committee chair, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Ms. Charmaine Shand. The effervescent CEO of Lasco Foundation, Professor Rosalie Hamilton. Let me give a shout out to all the members of the Lasco affiliated companies and the Lasco Foundation. Members of the JCF, all the special guests, media, but let me say, awardees, how are you? And ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I think it's still morning, right? Yes. So I wish to give also special mention to the late Honorable Lascelles Chin, whose love for Jamaica and nation building was par excellence. His legacy lives on, and I'm so happy to be here today sharing in this momentous occasion. Congratulations again, awardees. And first, allow me to offer hearty congratulations to the Jamaica Constabulary Force for marking 157 years of dedicated service to Jamaica. This legacy speaks to resilience, courage, and fortitude of the men and women who have served and continue to serve in the force, yes? And today we also commemorate 75 years of women in the JCF. A significant milestone which has only made more historic by the recent simultaneous promotion of 3 women to the rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police. This reflects the JCF's commitment to inclusion, progress, and excellence. Today, we celebrate not only individual achievements, but also the collective success of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, distinguished officers, and awardees, I am honored to address you today, recognizing the outstanding performance of some of the Jamaica Constabulary Force's finest. Yes, give that a clap, yes. We celebrate the dedication, the bravery, the selflessness of 157 outstanding officers of the JCF. We honor officers who have demonstrated exceptional service, going above and beyond to protect and serve our communities. Your work has a direct impact on Jamaican lives, making our nation safer and more secure. Your dedication, perseverance, and commitment to excellence have earned you this well-deserved recognition. So as I stand here today, I am reminded of the incredible responsibility that comes with service. The theme of today's event, transforming the present, securing the future, resonates deeply, not only with my own career journey, but with the essential work you, the officers of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, perform every day. Recognizing the critical role that the JCF plays in maintaining national security, facilitating justice, and transforming our society. Today provides us with a great opportunity to acknowledge the selfless service, bravery, and commitment of these exceptional officers. My sincere gratitude and deep appreciation to the constabulary force. Awardees, your outstanding performance demonstrates exceptional leadership, teamwork, and a steadfast commitment to the force's mission to serve, to protect, to reassure, embodying rule of law, respect for all, and a force for good. So permit me now to just dissect the theme a little bit. This theme, transforming the present, securing the future, embodies the idea of embracing change, innovation, and progress to create a brighter future for all of us. The tone of the theme is inspirational, optimistic, and forward-thinking. The significance of the theme recognizes the power of individual and collective efforts in shaping a better JCF and Jamaica. So let me highlight some key elements emanating from the theme: transformation, innovation, progress, excellence, leadership, agility, resilience, and collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, simply put, this theme, transforming the present, securing the future, reflects the JCF commitment to excellence and its tireless efforts to safeguard Jamaica. This also demonstrates a force multiplier in action, that is, the JCF's ability to leverage its resources, strategies, and technology in increasing efficiency, effectiveness, and amplifies capability, therefore multiplies impact. Last year's Transformation Expo clearly showcased this: an evolving policing landscape on a modernization continuum. For me, modernization is a continuous process. We must remain agile and forward-thinking in the changing landscape to ensure efficacy in policing. That is, effectively achieving our goals. Now, as Commissioner of the Jamaica Customs Agency, I have navigated many of the challenges that come with transforming large institutions. Like many of you, I have faced moments of doubt and moments when the road ahead seemed uncertain. However, I've learned that true transformation, both personal and institutional, requires vision, resilience, integrity, and an unwavering belief in a better future. I stand today not only as Commissioner of Customs and the keynote speaker, but a leader within law enforcement who is very passionate about national security and nation building. I recalled a pivotal moment early in my career. I was relatively new to the field, working on critical customs operations, and I faced immense pressure from all sides. It was a moment when failure seemed imminent. I was a young professional in a field dominated by tradition and entrenched systems, much like maybe some of you may have faced or have experienced in law enforcement. I knew that if I was to make a difference, I had to be willing to push boundaries, to think differently, and to challenge the status quo. In that moment of doubt, I made a decision. I would transform the way I approach my work. I would not only uphold the law, but strive to be an agent of change, pushing for greater efficiency, transparency, and fairness. That decision was a turning point. It wasn't an easy road, but it was the right one. And through dedication, teamwork, and a clear vision for the future, we were able to implement reforms that have made a lasting impact on the Jamaica Customs Agency. Give us a clap, man. Give us a clap. Yeah? Thank you. So in many ways, the challenges I face are similar to those the Jamaica Constabulary Force confronts today. Law enforcement is not just about maintaining order. It's about anticipating the future, evolving with the times, and making sure that the systems in place today can handle the complexities of tomorrow. My experiences have shown that collaboration is key to achieving common goals. Innovation drives growth and improvement. Mentorship empowers the next generation of leaders. Integrity and professionalism are at the heart of quality service. Like my own experience, the work of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is constantly evolving. Each of you plays a role in transforming not just the force itself, but the lives of the people you serve. I'm going to repeat that. Like my own experience, the work of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is constantly evolving, and each of you plays a role in transforming not just the force itself, but the lives of the people you serve. You are setting new standards for what policing in Jamaica can and should be. The JCF has been doing a remarkable job, checking all the boxes relative to transformation. A new bar has been established, and that bar is of excellence. I told the Deputy Commissioner, Acting Deputy Commissioner, that when I get up here, I'm happy to be here, but I'm also such a great fan of the JCF. So if I seem biased, understand. A bar has been set, and that bar is of excellence. Yes? The JCF's efforts to transform the present are evident in, and these are some of the areas that, I've noticed. Innovative community policing initiatives, enhanced technology integration, collaborative approaches to crime reduction, effective communication. And so I'm going to take you through just a few practical ways that I've seen the JCF transform in the present through embracing technology and data-driven policing. In today's world, technology is a game changer. The digital landscape has shifted the way crime is committed and how it can be fought. By adopting advanced technology, and I've seen it happening, such as body-worn cameras, real-time surveillance systems, and predictive policing analytics, the JCF is ensuring that officers have the tools to stay ahead of criminals. What about the Get the Guns campaign, where intelligence-led policing allowed the JCF to strategically disrupt illegal arms trafficking? The thrust to expand this data-driven approach across all aspects of policing will provide you the ability to not just react to crime, but to prevent it before it happens. Strengthening Community policing and building trust with the communities you serve is at the heart of policing. It is one of the most profound ways to transform both the force and the society. Programs within community safety and security, like very simple, the police youth clubs and the community engagement initiatives, must continue to grow, must continue to thrive, bringing police officers and citizens closer together to foster greater understanding and cooperation. This is one of the areas that I love so much. Effective communication, whether through mainstream media or the innovative and creative use of social media in its messaging, has been a game changer for the JCF and Jamaicans. You need to give that a clap, you know. So having said that, let's hear it for Wanted Wednesdays. The JCF has received ISO 9001:2015 certification in quality management system. I believe it's in 2022. Across about 14 sites or locations. I just have one word, wow. Wow. And this is the JCF demonstrating its commitment to operational efficiency, effective policing, and assurance of quality service to Jamaica. I recall reading an article where the Commissioner of Police, Dr. Blake, said, "It is a good time to be at the JCF." I felt and shared his pride. Yes? Ladies and gentlemen, just touching a little on, sneaking a little bit on my organization. In our own efforts at the Jamaica Customs Agency, also ISO certified, you can give us a clap, to secure Jamaica's borders and facilitate trade, we've learned the power of interagency collaboration, the importance of community engagement and education, the need for continuous innovation and adaptation. I have seen how outreach and education programs, such as our Customs Meets the Community and Customs Business Interaction, can and have break down barriers. Similarly, by proactively engaging with communities, by being seen as mentors, educators, and protectors, you are not only transforming public perception, but also making Jamaica a safer place. Thanks. Every conversation, every positive interaction with the public builds a foundation of trust that will sustain the future of policing in our beloved Jamaica. One of the greatest strengths any institution can have is its commitment to accountability and professionalism. Fundamental to transformation, every officer must be committed to upholding the highest standard of integrity. Yes? Okay. This means having system in place to ensure transparency in all operations and continual improving through training and mentorship. Now I looked at a part of the theme, which is transforming the present. Now permit me to look at the other half, securing the future. Securing the future means investing in the next generation of police officers. It means providing them with opportunities for continuous learning, not just in law enforcement, tactics, but in leadership, ethics, and emotional intelligence. As the force becomes more equipped to handle the demands of tomorrow, the future becomes a place where law enforcement and public trust are fully aligned. As we secure the future, we must foster strategic partnership, and collaboration, invest in training and development, embrace technological advancements. The JCF's commitment to securing the future is reflected again in its youth outreach programs, its crime prevention initiatives, its strategic planning and policy development, and strategic partnerships and collaboration. The work you do today is more than law enforcement. It's about securing Jamaica's future. It's about creating a nation where every child can grow up without fear, every businesses can thrive in safe environments, and where the rule of law is upheld without question. Securing the future requires a long-term vision, collaboration, and shared sense of responsibility. Now, also at the heart of this in securing the future, investing in officers' well-being. And so for transformation to succeed, we must care for the well-being of those on the front line, supporting mental health, wellness within the force is critical. When officers are well supported emotionally, mentally, and physically, they are better equipped to serve with clarity and commitment. So, thanks. But I am sure my JCF, your JCF, is very mindful, very intentional about the well-being of our officers. Am I correct? Yeah, man, yes. So law enforcement cannot work in isolation. Collaboration with government agencies, local businesses, schools, and community organizations is essential. And by working together, we can create a more integrated approach to crime prevention and social stability, one that addresses not just the symptom of crime, but its root causes. I commend the JCF on its partnership in Project STAR, Social Transformation and Renewal, a social and economic development initiative created by the private sector organization of the Jamaica in partnership with the wonderful JCF and driven by communities to bring about social transformation through targeted intervention in under-resourced areas of Jamaica. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a true testament of the JCF strategic collaboration that goes beyond policing, transforming Jamaica, and securing the future. Can clap again. But here's another big one for you. This long-committed partnership between Lasco Foundation and the Jamaica Constabulary Force in recognizing and awarding outstanding members of the JCF for 24 years is invaluable and demonstrates a partnership that promotes nation building and securing our future. I'm waiting on it. Yes, I agree. So big up Lasco, big up all the affiliated companies. I am most appreciative of this investment in Jamaica. Thank you so much. So I'm turning to the awardees. Awardees, as outstanding members of the JCF, you represent order when there is chaos, safety when there is danger, and hope when there is despair. Your work is not just a job, it's a calling, a purpose. And while I know you face criticism, scrutiny, and danger, remember the vast majority of Jamaicans appreciate and respect your service. I respect your service. Your tireless efforts to maintain law and order ensure public safety, and protect Jamaica's communities are invaluable. You are the unsung heroes, working tirelessly behind the scenes, often facing challenges and dangers. Know that your bravery, integrity, professional conduct, and selflessness inspires us all. Ladies and gentlemen, as we honor and celebrate the outstanding officers here today, I want to leave you with a challenge, a call to action. Transformation is not a task for tomorrow. It is the work of today. And whether you are receiving an award today or serving in the field, ask yourself, what can I do to contribute to this transformation? How can I ensure that the decisions I make today will help secure the future of Jamaica, right? And the future of the constabulary force. This transformation is not just an institutional journey, it is deeply personal. It is about each of you making the conscious decision day in and day out to be the very best versions of yourselves, not just as officers, but as leaders, mentors, and community builders. The officers we are honoring today, like the sergeant who may have developed innovative programs in his community, or the constable whose quick response saved lives during a dangerous operation, have already answered this call. They have demonstrated that transformation begins with individual action backed by collective purpose. But this is just the beginning. And as Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. I ask you all to look ahead with boldness, with the belief that the Jamaica you want to see tomorrow begins with the work you do today. In closing, I want to congratulate each and every officer being honored today. You are the embodiment of the theme, transforming the present, securing the future. Continue to lead with courage, integrity, vision. Continue to serve with pride and passion. Continue to make the essence of your focus the value you contribute to service. Support and uplift each other. Stay focused on your mission. Keep pushing forward, even in adversity. You are heroes, mentors, and guardians. Your work changes lives. The future of Jamaica is in your hands, and I have no doubt that your continued dedication, we will build a safer, stronger, and more prosperous nation. Ladies and gentlemen, today we honor not only individual achievements, but also the collective commitment to a safer, more just Jamaica. Thank you, award recipients, for your outstanding service. Thank you, JCF, for your tireless efforts. Let us continue to work together, transforming the present and securing the future for generations to come. Thank you, and may you all continue to serve with distinction. I leave you with my One Love challenge. Love for your work, love for your colleagues, and love for the people you serve. One love.
Please keep the applause going for our guest speaker. That was powerful. In another setting, you would say one Velma Ricketts Walker. Right, so we want to say a special thanks to our guest presenter. That was powerful. She reminded us that investment in technology is a part of transformation. As leaders, we practice emotional intelligence, foster strategic partnerships like we are doing today with the Lasco group of companies, embrace technological advancement. We must operate at the highest level of integrity. Officer well-being, very big part of our transformation. We are working towards crime prevention, social development, and of course, lest we forget, transformation is not a task for tomorrow, it is a task for today.
We are very pleased to have you here with us today, Madam. I think we should find a way to adopt you to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Your passion was very evident, and I am sure all the contestants and everyone who is attending here this morning, feels blessed, warm, and engaged by the presentation that you made. At this time, we would like to invite you to return to the stage where we will be asking one of our finalists, our Constable Moisha Allen, to come forward with a brief presentation.
Okay.
Where do I go? Right here?
Let's get Karen on the table in there. You're going to tell me.
I'll take this.
Take it out.
Good afternoon, everyone. For a moment, I thought that you were a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Impactful, inspiring, and inspirational are few words to describe your authentic message. And every morsel of word that fell this afternoon from your lips did not fall on ground, because it resonates very well with us. Thank you for reminding us that we are excellent and we are champions, and we continue to hold the banner high, representing brand JCF. We say thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us on this momentous occasion. Thank you, Mrs. Walker.
Thank you very much. And when you see Superintendent Dale Garrick, good is on the way. So I see. So, okay. So she's going to be a proud recipient of our memorabilia sash, the JCF 75th anniversary women celebration. So she proudly wears the sash of honorary. Is what you are going to give it her, Miss Wood? Is it? Give her anyone. Honorary custom sash JCF. Thank you very much. And you look on stage, JCF team, big on technology, on screen. You have our guest speaker in true and living colors. Thank you very much, Moisha. So after such a powerful message, and we have seen all the nominees, and we anxiously wait for the next segment, I feel like it's now time to start the party. What say you? I think it's time to start the party. So at this point, we're moving straight into my favorite part of the program, the entertainment. Not necessarily lunch. The entertainment part. See it? Sound like we're getting ready. So we're going to have some entertainment by a very special group of persons. But at the moment, we have the JCF band, and we're going to ask them to give us a little warm-up, a little tips of what is to come. So we will now ask JCF band to give us something as we await the big performance, and they will also be performing throughout lunch. So JCF, we're ready? A little taste of band JCF. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for band, the JCF band, under the leadership of Deputy Superintendent McCarthy. Give them some time to come. So that was a tips of the JCF band and what is to come. But just before we move into lunch and be entertained by the Jamaica Constabulary Forces band, we have two very special performers in-house. Are we ready? Put your hands together for the performers to come. So, get ready for an electrifying performance from one of Jamaica's most dynamic dancehall reggae fusion duos. Known for their infectious energy and signature dance hits, this group has captured the hearts of fans both locally and internationally with topping tracks like Wacky Dip, Wedding Time, and Back to the Fund. They have become household names, synonymous with the best of dancehall and party anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the dynamic duo, Craig and Kevin, better known as Voicemail. Put your hands together for them as they come.
Yeah. Check. Let me look at volume down from this place. Check. Hold on now. Bless it. Pull up, look at the Uti. Yeah. I get nervous a while ago. Level a little everything. Pull up, look at the flipping. Level it a little bit. I get nervous a while ago. I walk in and see so much police hat. I never know the answers me are forward in there. But big up to all of the police officers. Big up on yourself. Most of them might know us. Some of us will never interact yet or come across. Because you will not get in trouble. But they're not really, you understand? Have no interaction with you. But What do you have to entertain, young way? Ready with it?
All right, so we have a party a little bit. All right, so everybody can sit down.
It don't mean nothing.
You have to take that chair.
Yeah.
You have to do this. So, everybody, see me? Check it. When you can't see me? All right, so I represent everybody who's sitting down. Anybody who's standing up? That's a topic. So before we start singing a song, everybody was sitting up. Do this to me, do this to me. Rock it, rock now. Rock, 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 rock. So everybody get crazy, crazy. We're getting crazy now, Kevin. Hold on now, you ready?
Yes, stand up now.
All right, swing the verse now.
All right then. Dance against everybody. But tonight you would have say it's a new year. So string up some party, little more in the square. She a lot, so you know she have to do that here. In a new year.
Pull up with it. We are trying to warm up in here.
Get up off your seat.
May I get up now?
Because I can tell you something about police officers.
Tell me now.
They're my biggest dancers. Allow me to tell?
That not sound too true still.
Every police officer when me know, a big dancer.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we have to test them then. We have to test them.
So because you are going. Ready?
Let's go. So let's go. Make you do nothing. Everybody, yeah. So make you do nothing. We are sweet. So let's go. So make you do nothing.
Everybody, yeah.
Let's see how we do that. Let's see how we dance.
Yeah, man.
Here's the brown suit one. Yeah, man. So watch how I know.
Here's the brown suit one then.
Forward. It takes some time to come back to it. I'm feel like I'm going with a bag of soup. So watch this now. So we have a sweet one. The crew do not need dance. Everybody sweet. Alright. Sweet.
Ready, man.
One. Sweet.
I'm telling you now, always the brown suit one, my bad one, them.
Same time with it.
Allah. I'm Mr. Walker is keeping it jiggy with Delhi Vice me and them that boys. Hey, Allah.
We inside.
Them so walk away.
Everybody
Ready, come everybody, shot. Cause we start.
jiggy time, my kid. Jiggy.
And jiggy.
Time, my kid. Ready.
Come over here, so possibly. Everybody over there, possibly.
Police officer.
Summer. Everybody over there, summer.
Exercise time.
Walk in the room. Everybody over there, walk in the room. You know what? This is my side.
Them up and them out. Them a box them out. Them a telephone. We a box them out.
Them a call them.
Them a lightning and
Get jiggy walk.
Ready.
We are party.
If you're up there, you have to go move. If you're up there, you have to go move. You understand? That's the big sign of the one.
You know what it's just. It's a no one to be afraid of. Everybody want to learn that you want. So we up there. So let's go.
Come on, send the link down. Oh, the world want everybody you want. So we up there. So we up there. Part of the just Jump on the drive fast up. Everything come with the stop it like fun. Take the money down and fire it down. Do this and kill it. But just the up and rolling. Nah, nobody out there can roll me no way. We not be nobody slave, yeah. Because we no behavior. Alright, everybody. Come on, hands. Everybody right now, watch your hands. Level up with it. Level up with it. We understand it's lunchtime.
Well, I know, Kevin.
Yeah.
Be in front of the camera. Look, we start dance right now. Look, we start dance right now.
Yeah.
Look, we start dance right now. You
Yeah.
want to catch all of this. You want to catch all of this.
Yeah.
Look, we start dance right now.
Yeah.
Look, we start dance right now.
Yeah.
Look, we start dance right now. So, bring that. Waiting for. Waiting for. Dance and take them out with the waiting for. The charge up the street. With the waiting for. Apple 6. Okay, figure it. Put it out to you. With your hand now. Make me see you. He went them to Batman. Oh, New York chaplain. And Uncle Sam. Take that. Put it out to you. Shoot out a one and gun chop a bit. People are running on a ball of theater. Never dance them. Everybody in the dance to the club. Alright, up in the club and big tune and play. Everybody in the dance to the killer swing. To the shoulder from the same thing. Don't play to like you put up his swing. To the killer swing when the killer gets caught. Make up your face like the enemy apart.
Well, level with it. So, all who over 30 put your hand up like this, please. Anybody who over 30 put up your hand like this. Wanna shame on the age? Eh? Alright, that means when that video drop, the whole land didn't know that video, alright? Our apologies. The police officer that was in the video is not a real police officer. Because him never do no justice. Him never dance properly. Allow me to tell? Allow me to tell? So we want a real police officer to come represent. Me want a real police officer to come represent up
Look like
right
you need
now.
to find one.
Because see who. Alright, we ask somebody in the force to find somebody who them know. Only find somebody who don't know. None about that
No, find one big dancer already.
Nobody trouble soup over there, say. I drink him soup.
Wow, one more big dancer now.
Yeah.
So, alright, Kevin, look like him find one. Him look like him find our next big dancer.
Bossy, soup done. Man, them say a year time. Man say roll call, a year time, boss.
Wanna clap him, wanna clap him, wanna clap him, wanna clap him.
Soup done, my boss.
Wanna clap him.
Soup done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, you know, you can't disappoint the force, you know, brother.
Forward on the stage.
You understand? You can't disappoint the force, you know.
Up here, so with the Blair.
Yeah.
So talk to the G.
You ready? You ready?
Alright, we turn it to my left. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. So everybody let's
No!
I'm on our ramp.
Me feel like I shoot back over the video. Ready? Shoot back over the video. What is it? Ready?
Let me dancer. Let's go.
Yeah. Where's the magic in soup already now?
So everybody let's yeah, we got to rock to the right, rock to the left. Everybody with thumbs and thumbs and thumbs. Make up your face like rocky and go in the middle. It's never hide and sit from that. We never done it, we didn't put it in the oven like now. Everybody, we like now. Make some noise, come on.
Bars by bars. Hold on with you. Hold on.
He must say him now.
Where's that say go? Yo, drop the rhythm.
Play about with it.
Drop the rhythm with it.
Drop it down now, we know. Drop it down now. Let's go.
Oh, we never rap his body.
I will never rap his body. Jump. So everybody Pull up now, man. Same time with you. Do the next one. Do the next one. I'm back. All right, take it out. Take it out. One man, you're ready to jump. You know what he is gone, but his hand lives on for everybody. Get jiggy and just run him on. Let him be at the street. Watch it be the mad beat. Come kind of party. All that can come together and run. Hold on, I'm jump. This is what I do. This is what I do. With a new song. Walk it, man. What we do? Walk it. Run it down. We're step forward and I'm gonna take that jockey and
Hey, hold on there. Level everything. I tell no lies, especially in front of police, you know. I tell no lies in front of police, you know.
the baddest dancer.
The police are my biggest dancer, them. Ready, bitches.
Now what key is gone,
But his hand still lives on.
ready again. Turn it up.
Now he is gone, but his hand still lives on. So everybody, get me in the party. Let me in the street. Watch it keep them on feet. Come try the bar.
Ready again.
And come together and fun.
This is what I do. This is what I do. With a new song. Walk it, and what we do? Walk it. Put it in front. Put a step forward and let me see the time walk in. Let me feel my stand up and feel what's not everybody and hold on. With a walk it up. Let us blow walk it up. Why do? Hold on. Why do? Hold on. Why do?
Yo, you're a real G. You're a real G.
I'm gonna make some nice people, please.
Big up to anywhere, big up anywhere M station.
Right, true.
Anywhere M station, I vibe station. I'm gonna talk about Zip and Irish station, neither.
Pull up with it.
Pull up with it.
So,
But more and big up all out, no?
yeah.
Really and truly.
Good vibes.
You know what I mean? Outside of the performance and everything. More and commend, you know? For the good works. In life, them say you have good what? Good cops, bad cops, good people, bad people. Like how me I good one, I my bad one.
So them say.
So anyone see him? See it? But I must commend you all because you know work not easy. I see it daily. Just by driving on the road alone. Just driving on the road alone, it easy. So imagine if I have a fight against man who I run with gun and I drive with gun, it's not easy. So big up on yourself.
Blessings.
And my commendations to you. Please give yourself a round of applause. Yeah.
All right, so you up here with all this bag of talking.
Yeah.
You go dance now. Wait it.
Take one.
We are going to play that something named LOY.
Okay.
So Mr. Wacky is the boss for we, and we are making you know. Play it for me with it. So,
okay.
So before we leave, I want to teach you some things. You're supposed to know that one, all right? So we'll start with row the boat first. You remember row the boat?
Hey.
Start it easy.
Ready? That's a row the boat.
So go on now, jump. Row the boat. Row the boat. Row the boat.
Row the boat.
Jump. Row the boat. Row the boat. So every dancer, see the nice one now. Wave, 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 whoa, wave. Hey, hey. So that one of them LOY. Bring your hands and boom.
LOI, LOI,
Bring your hands and boom.
LOI, LOI,
Bring your hands and boom.
LOI, LOI,
Bring your hands and boom.
LOI,
Make it a person for me, leave. Jump. Dance all ever throw we never seize up. Link Mac and him tell me, no fi ease up. Dance and them out here dance. And I like, check the gum on the street every new dance bus. Link pata pata tell him fi easy shake. Willie bump back in him car. Dance it straight. Pata so you know say the island. Yo, at time get your legacy. Make me summer bunks now. Summer bunks yo. Summer bunks. Walk with the bunks, walk with the bunks. Walk with the bunks, walk with the bunks. Building hectic and it gone uptown with it. Propeller over your head, uptown with it. Propeller over your head, uptown with it. Thank you so much for having us. It was
have a wonderful day.
It was so much fun. And again, be safe. And just remember, the love is real. Team Vice Mill is here.
Love and respect.
A round of applause for voicemail. Thank you very much for coming and performing. And today we discovered two new police dancing talent. Well, 3. So we are now going to throw to the JCF band as they will entertain us during lunch. We're getting ready for the moment that we have all been waiting for, when we will find out who will be the winner of the 2024 Lasco Chairman's Award. We know it will be a female or a male police officer of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We know already that it will be from one of the geographic areas or division, or a non-geo formation. But we know that whoever wears that crown will be most deserving, as we have heard from the judges how competitive it was to separate the top 6, which we will introduce to you momentarily. But before we go into the program, allow me to recognize in our midst today Custos Rotolorum for the parish of St. Andrew, Mr. Ian Forbes, CD. Make him welcome. We also, oh, you said he lives in Area 5. You're not going to get any extra brownie points for that, mister. Also, I'd like to recognize a special group of individuals who are here. They are the Police Support Association of Jamaica, and I understand that the group comprises mainly wives and spouses of serving police officers. Put your hands together for them, because we know how important that family support is. And as part of their support for today's event, we understand that they have created keepsakes, some tumblers, which will be given to each of the 157 persons that we are honoring today. So we understand, and on their way later they'll collect it. So put your hands together for another collaboration and partnership in support of what we're doing today.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to hear the judges' report. I know we're all excited. I know the top 6 is sitting on the edge of their seats. Everyone is over there preparing their winning speech. Everyone is prepared to take the crown. But at this time, we'll be hearing the details of the meticulous and thoughtful process behind selecting this year's finalists. The panel was led by Senior Superintendent of Police, Mr. Calvin Small, and they had the challenging task of evaluating an impressive pool of officers who represented the 5 geographical divisions and the non-geo formations being represented. Each officer showcased outstanding professionalism throughout the process. They also demonstrated dedication and deep commitment to community service, making the selection process no easy feat. To present the judges' reports, please help us welcome Ms. Anna K. McIntosh Richards, Case Manager at the Lasco Chin Foundation.
Good afternoon, everyone.
right, let me just start by saying the food was delicious, but the music was excellent. Can we put our hands together for the band again? The music is excellent. The deepest form of generosity starts with reimagining a different future. Prime Minister Andrew Holness at the courtesy call on Wednesday quoted, "Information without context is as dangerous as being ignorant." And so the pleasure is mine not to have you ignorant, but to share with you a little bit about the journey of judging. So as professionals, we are often confirmed on our paths of progression when we can see that we are producing the best and nothing but the best. And ladies and gentlemen, we had the task of working with the best. They're sitting there looking nervous, but they had no idea how we sat in our seats as the judges when they came in one after the other and just blew our minds. We had to just raise the bar for expectations as they come in to try and keep up with them. Trust me, they're nervous, we were nervous. So quite frankly, we the panel presumed we were the best at our job until we came upon the true best. Imagine a room with SSP Calvin Small. I'll just ask them to stand as I acknowledge the panel that was with us that day. First Vice President of the Neighborhood Watch, Ms. Opal Davis. The Honorable Custos Rotolorum for St. Andrew, Sir Ian Forbes. And the LCF Operations Officer, Ms. Lisa Bender. So imagine this room filled with professionals who had the unenviable task of selecting a winner from this impressionable group. It was a space brimming with expertise and dedication where each judge, though accomplished in their own right, found themselves awestruck by the true excellence on display. Throughout the day, we evaluated the candidates across multiple categories, including self-introduction, leadership capability, professionalism, community initiative and involvement, knowledge of local and international affairs, and their ability to communicate. These categories demanded much from the finalists, yet each officer rose to the occasion with grace and authority, showcasing the essence of what it means to serve as a law enforcement officer in Jamaica. Their initiatives in the community and their knowledge of global issues left us in awe of their versatility and their dedication. The room was filled with a fierce sense of competition, yet also a shared commitment to excellence. Each finalist brought their unique strengths and experiences, making it a day rich with inspiration and hope. For that, we the panel are thankful. Interview after interview, we were left in awe of the caliber of police officers who had earned their place as finalists. Their strong sense of passion and dedication kept us motivated, pushing our own limits as judges. As the hours ticked by, we found ourselves grappling with the task at hand. And after a very long and intense deliberation in the room where only the air condition could keep up with our sweats, we were faced with the toughest decision, choosing the best among the best. In the end, we realized that our roles as judges was more than just evaluating. It was about recognizing the very best in our profession. These officers weren't just executing their duties, they were embodying the spirit of service, resilience, and hope that Jamaica needs. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, as we salute our heroes that are truly transforming the present, I feel a strong sense of hope that we will have a secured future. This day of judging was not just about selecting a winner. It was about reaffirming our commitment to excellence and being inspired by the very best. So as the nerves might be kicking, and they've been saying the nerves are kicking for the names to be called, I'll leave this encouraging reminder with you. We've all heard the saying, the race is not for the swift, but who can endure. But its origin is really from Ecclesiastes 9, verse 11 and 12, which reads, I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift or to the battle, the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned. But time and chance happen to them all. Congratulations to our winners, and have a great rest of the evening.
Thank you very much. So we're getting closer. So at this point, what's going to happen now is that we are going to get an opportunity to get a little more information about each of the final nominees. We will invite them on stage to stand as we say a few things about them. Then they'll go back to their seat. They will be called in no particular order. So let me say that. So the first nominee, finalist that I'll invite on stage, Corporal Chantal Watson, Area 1, Community Safety and Security. So Corporal Chantal Watson has shown exceptional dedication to community safety during her 8 years with the Jamaica Constabulary Force. She has been instrumental in organizing initiatives like police youth clubs and neighborhood watches, which promote community trust. With a background in early childhood education, she's passionate about empowering others, especially young people, to foster positive relationships between law enforcement and the public. Her innovative approach to public engagement demonstrates her leadership within the JCF. Corporal Watson's contribution emphasized that true community safety is built on collaboration, education, empowerment, and respect for all. Put your hands together for her. All right, Chantal, you can take your seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we invite Corporal Namoy Roberts from the Area 2 Police Headquarters. Corporal Namoy Roberts is known for her meticulous work and innovative approach at the Area 2 Police Headquarters. She has been pivotal in launching initiatives like the Safe Community Program in St. Anne, aimed at enhancing public safety. Her commitment to fostering strong community policing relationships underscores her belief in effective law enforcement. Corporal Roberts' leadership, integrity, and focus on sustainable solutions have earned her respect from both her colleagues and community. Through her dedication to administrative excellence and community-focused policing, she has made a significant impact on public safety. Ladies and gentlemen, Corporal Namoy Roberts.
Next, we invite Sergeant Margaret Sims Williams, Area 3 Headquarters. Sergeant Margaret Sims Williams, a 27-year veteran of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, has built her career around leadership in crime prevention, community engagement, and recruitment. She's a trusted leader within the JCF, serving as court administrator and mentoring new recruits. Her deep commitment to public service and community outreach, particularly in crime prevention and supporting vulnerable groups, defines her work. Known for her leadership and problem-solving skills, she sets a high standard for her colleagues. Sergeant Sims Williams' dedication to justice and service makes her an indispensable member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Thank you.
And next we invite Constable Moesha Allen from the St. Andrews South Community Safety and Security Unit.
She has a big fan club there.
Constable Moesha Allen has quickly established herself as a trailblazer in community-based policing within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. As a trained domestic violence center manager, she provides vital support to victims while also mentoring at-risk youth. Her initiatives include the Hunts Bay Police Youth Club and Moesha's Empowerment and Guidance Program. And these reflect deep on her commitment to the Jamaica Constabulary Force's future. Constable Allen's leadership and passion for her community has also led her to the development of many initiatives and proves her to be a beacon of hope for the communities she serves. Her work goes beyond traditional policing, focusing on long-term empowerment and well-being for the next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, Constable Moesha Allen.
We now invite Constable Junior Thompson, Area 5 Headquarters. Constable Junior Thompson is recognized for his leadership in investigating police-involved shootings, a critical aspect of law enforcement. His creation of a comprehensive database to track these incidents has greatly improved accountability and transparency within the force. His commitment to enhancing operational procedures reflects his dedication to justice and the rule of law. In addition to his work in law enforcement, Constable Thompson actively engages in community development, supporting youth clubs in Above Rocks and Constant Spring. His focus on both police accountability and community empowerment demonstrates his dedication to making a positive impact on and off the job. Thank you very much, sir.
Next, we invite Constable Javon Brown from the Community Safety and Security Branch. He's from the Community Safety and Security Branch Headquarters Domestic Violence Intervention Unit. Constable Javon Brown's leadership was evident very early in his career as he graduated as valedictorian from both his high school and his police basic training. His work in Domestic Violence Intervention Unit has provided support to vulnerable individuals and has earned him numerous commendations for outstanding service. Constable Brown's combination of technical proficiency and deep empathy sets him apart as a remarkable officer. His dedication to addressing societal challenges, particularly in domestic violence, reflects his commitment to not only enforcing the law, but also healing the community. He exemplifies the future of policing, balancing firmness with compassion and justice with care. Ladies and gentlemen, Constable Javon Brown.
All right. So at this point, earlier we reported that Commissioner, unavoidable absent, you know the role of Commissioner is very demanding, but Commissioner did not want this occasion to pass without having his personal touch. And you know he does things, he'll do creative things. My technical team, are you ready? Commissioner Asen. But before we hear from Commissioner, we now invite Acting Deputy Commissioner, Ms. Karina Powell to say a few words.
Right, good afternoon, everyone. I think it's been a day well spent so far, and I thank you, Minister, for staying with us. I know you have a very busy schedule now. As Stephanie mentioned, the Commissioner is absent. He was attending another meeting with the Services Commission. However, he has sent a video message, and we'll just allow that to play. for him to say his words. You may go ahead.
Esteemed colleagues, members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, our partners from Lasco, the Lascelles Chin Foundation, and all our distinguished guests here with us this morning. Today, we come together as officers of the law and as citizens of a country we all love dearly. But most importantly, as a community bound by a shared commitment to transforming the present and securing the future. It is an honor to stand here before you at this, our 24th Lasco JCF Police of the Year Awards, an event that has, since its inception in 2000, illuminated the dedication, sacrifice, and professionalism of the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I want to begin by commending Lasco and the Lasco Chins Foundation for your unshakable commitment to developing brand JCF. Today, our force stands as one of the most respected and lauded brands in both corporate and public sectors of Jamaica. Yet, Lasco saw our potential long before we reached this point, partnering with us at a time when our brand was still finding its footing. Your good corporate social responsibility and continued partnership, your willingness to invest in our vision and mentor our members have been nothing short of transformational. It is through collaborations like these that we build a better, stronger Jamaica. It is also fitting that we gather here today, so closely on the heels of National Heroes Day. As the nation pauses to celebrate those who have shaped our history, we are reminded of the heroes among us, heroes whose names may not be etched in textbooks, but who work tirelessly, often quietly, to uphold the values of justice, service, and sacrifice. Every officer we honor today represents the everyday heroism that often goes unnoticed but never unappreciated. You embody the spirit of our national heroes. You protect, you serve, you reassure, and you do so with integrity and dedication. To those who made it to this stage, the finalists, and those who did not, you have set a standard of excellence that is a beacon for us all. I am moved by the stories of your service and the impact you have had in your communities. The very fact that you were part of this process, that you were recognized at the divisional and area levels, speaks to the incredible dedication that exists across our ranks. Your work must never go unacknowledged, for it is the foundation on which our success is built. You inspire us, and we celebrate you today. And now I want to turn to the 6 extraordinary officers before us. Sergeant Margaret Christine Sims Williams. Your engagement with young men and women, your mentorship, and your assistance in providing internet services are proof that community policing is about connection as much as it is about enforcement. You inspire trust and build bridges, and through that, you help create a future where policing is partnership. And to you, Sergeant Chantel Watson, your commitment to community development initiatives like the South Spring Breakfast Feeding Program and the drone pilot training is nothing short of revolutionary. You have taken the JCF's mantra of transformation, and the children of South Spring who walk into school with full stomachs and hopeful eyes are a testament to your impact. Sergeant Namoy Roberts, your work in creating non-profit online tutoring program for our youth is inspiring. You are not just teaching them academics, you are dismantling negative stereotypes and building a culture of learning and resilience. You remind us that education is the foundation of a safer society, and we applaud you for that. Corporal Moisha Allen, your leadership in establishing the Majestic Gardens Police Youth Club and the mentorship you provide have not only transformed the lives of young people in the St. Andrew South, but also forged bonds of mutual respect and understanding between the community and law enforcement. You're a role model in the truest sense, and we are proud of your achievements. Corporal Junior Thompson, your creation of the Rehabilitation, Development and Reintegration Unit is changing lives by offering second chances. You see people for who they were, but more so for who they can become. This is the heart of restorative justice, a justice that heals, a justice that inspires, and a justice that builds resilience. Corporal Javon Brown, the work of the JJB Foundation is a shining light in the corporate area. By providing meals, advocating for shelters, and supporting the homeless, you show us that policing is about more than law enforcement. It is about compassion and community. Your efforts remind us that true public safety is about ensuring everyone has a place, that no one is left behind. Today, as we honor these 6 finalists, we also honor every member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force who strives to embody our motto, to serve, to protect, and to reassure. We are transforming the present and securing the future through our collective efforts. And I charge each of you here, finalists, colleagues, partners, to continue doing the good work that makes our country a better, safer place. Let us be inspired by our heroes. Let us walk in the light of those who came before us. And let us make sure that our future is one we can all be proud of. Together, we are the guardians of hope, the stewards of transformation, and the builders of a better tomorrow. Thank you all, and may we continue to walk in strength and unity.
So I will pretend that the applause is for me. Thank you very much. Thank you. May I use the opportunity as well?
Here comes the danger, sent by the Savior.
There's still another award for that you came here for today. I'm sure you still remember that one. So may I, on behalf of the Commissioner, say as well to Sergeant Sims, we know it's a different process for you, so fret not thyself. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that we recognize the value of the award and the foundation that is supporting us and continues to support us over these many years. The process that these individuals went through was quite rigorous. So I want everybody to appreciate that these are not favors being bestowed upon them. This is a result of their hard work and dedication and completing a process of vetting. I think it is very important to make that point on behalf of the Commissioner. So congratulations to all the finalists, and we look forward to your continued hard work and dedication. If I have half of Moesha's energy, I think I would do very well in life.
How was that? So everyone's cricketing us, how was that? Yes, you know, Commissioner always have a little extra. So I suppose they don't bother want the trophy, right? You don't want to know who the winner is? Yes, no, so I'm going to have to edit my script because I came here with some constables and corporals. Now I have to edit my script now. So I crave your indulgence. All right. Have you seen your winner yet? Have you seen your winner yet? So we recognize now that they're all winners in their own rights. They win big today. So, at this point, we're going to invite Mr. Rawl. Need the other mic. Just waiting on the microphone. And just to let you know, as we await something to let you know what the winners today, what they're going to, what they will be receiving. So we have cash prizes, baskets, trophies, Lasco gold card with money on it. I tell you. All right. If I could sing another, I see if I can find a little joke. Let's find a joke now. All right. We're getting settled off. So let me try this. It's not a joke, it's a true story. Just recently I was on duty doing spot check. And I stopped this man, wasn't driving too well. So I asked him to produce his driver's license. So when he produced his driver's license, I looked at it. It expired. Not just yesterday, but about a year ago. So I said to him, you know you're going to get a ticket for this. His wife was beside him and she said, yes, officer, because you know from when I tell him to renew the driver's license. Hear him now. Woman, shut up. So I said, is that how you talk to your wife? Yes, miss, especially when I'm drunk. So you know that's another ticket. So you have to be careful, you know, those chatty wives, you know. What does that expect? But she thought she was doing the right thing. She was obeying the rule of law. So you get it? Not only was his driver's license expired, but he was also driving under the influence. You have any joke, miss?
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a little surprise that is causing a bit of delay, but I'm sure we will all be excited by that one in a few minutes from now.
It's a good things come to those who wait.
Good things come to those who wait.
All right, so let's just go through what will happen here now. So our sixth place winner will receive a cash prize of $75,000. Our fifth place winner will receive a cash prize of $75,000. Remember, we're celebrating 75 years, you know, so you know the women, we have to make sure it sets in. The second runner-up will receive a cash prize of $75,000 plus $25,000 is how much that? $100,000. And of course, the first runner-up, and I guess winner, will receive, the first runner-up will receive Lasco gift basket, preloaded Gasco gold card with 75,000 plus 50,000 is how much that? 125,000. It's a lot of money, you know. While our winner will receive a trophy, Lasco gift basket, and cash prize of 75,000 plus 100,000 is how much that? All courtesy of the Lasco family. You see, we're kind of waiting, you know, because when people get promotion, you know, it's not just the name change, you know, but they get a little something. So I feel like they want to take their pictures with a new look. Can you imagine? Put your hands together for the newly promoted members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Corporal Javon Brown. Let me be the first to say that. Corporal Junior Thompson. Corporal Moisha Allen. Have I missed anybody? I don't. Corporal Nemoy Roberts. Oh, so, you see it now? I was reading my notes, not yet edited. So, look here now, I just make a little mistake. I said corporal, and you want to see the gentleman over there. No, Sergeant. Sorry, sir. Look here now, man. I don't claim it here. Sergeant Chantal Watson. Very good, very good, very good. So, Jamil, give me a little something now. Give me a little down. It's a celebration. We give a little something now. Liven up yourself. To liven up yourself, you know. Give it up for retired Sergeant Chin.
This is what happens when you ask the singer to give you something on the drum, you know. You get something. Thank you very much for your efforts, sir. And we want to ask Mr. Roll to get himself ready, as we will be inviting him back.
Rumshan, we acknowledge the arrival for Commissioner of Police.
The one drop beat on a rhythm. Are you give them back with a different stepping? Are you give them bolt, nobody can run left him.
Yes.
Oh, but see ya.
So, Commissioner, welcome, sir. And in your absence, your love went up about 100%, sir. We are going to invite all the newly promoted sub-officers to make your way to center stage. The top 6. You may be seated. All right. So we welcome Commissioner. Commissioner, the atmosphere is one of jollification. Is that a word?
It is today.
And celebration. And Commissioner, we did announce, they got your announcement by way of the video. We know you're just coming in, sir, but these people are patiently waiting, sir, to be appropriately decorated. So we now invite you, sir, to all right, so it's time now. So you're a newly promoted sub-officer, sir.
Smile for me, Jamaica, and I said smile, girl, smile, wah, 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 for me, Jamaica, never you cry, you're a mile, whoa, for me, Jamaica, and I said smile, boy, you made it, sunrise and an evening kiss of a nice sunset on the evening season. But she tell me say she tired of the exploit and the liars. She give them reggae, give them beaches, give them flowers and the ferns. All she got is abuse in return. But I say, don't you worry yourself, mama. Hey, Chronix is here to your help, mama. Ooh, I said, no worry yourself, mommy. One thing me I beg you do for me. And I say smile, hey smile. Smile for me Jamaica. And I said smile, hey smile. Hey smile for me Jamaica. Never you cry.
I can tell you that this is a proud moment in the life of a police officer. I'm not calling Miss Wood. Yeah, she down here telling me not to cry. She know, moment like these I just cry because I'm just happy for what's happening here today. I think it is the first time we have all the finalists being promoted. We usually promote the winner, but I guess again, transformation is taking place. It's recognized that all these officers were so outstanding.
You're gonna make the world see the better picture. I said no worry yourself, mama. Chronix is here to your help, mama. Hey, I said no worry yourself.
And for those of us who don't know is that to become a sarge is that it goes through another process, which, as you heard earlier, so she's not gonna get a pin on today, but she has earned it.
And I said smile, boy, smile for me, Jamaica, and never you cry. Here am I, yeah, I'm here for you, Jamaica. Dry your eyes, girl, smile, smile for me, Jamaica, Lord. Hey, she have a rich history. A beautiful woman with the sweetest gifts. Beautiful sunrise and an evening kiss of a nice sunset on the evening season. But she tell me say she tired of the exploit and the liars. She give them reggae, give them beaches, give them flowers and the ferns. All she got is abuse in return. But I say, don't you worry yourself, mama. Hey, Chronix is here to your help, mama. Ooh, I said no worry yourself, mommy. One thing me I beg you do for me. And I say smile, hey smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I said smile, hey smile. Hey smile for me, Jamaica. Never you cry. Here am I, girl. I'm here for you, Jamaica. What must I try? Oh my. That she asks me, and this is what me say. A sweet, sweet.
These youngsters are more than happy to show their shoulders.
Are you give them bob with a different stepping? Are you give them ball, nobody can run left in. Oh, but see ya, they must see things say you're out of ideas. You give them art and sweet literature. You're gonna make the world see the better picture.
So they want the sergeant to turn the other way?
Yourself, mama. Chronix is here to your help, mama. Hey, I said no worry yourself, mommy. One thing me I beg you do. And I said smile, yeah, smile, smile for me, Jamaica.
Thank you very much. You'll all remember where you were when these sub-officers were promoted in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Yes, sir.
You would always say it is a nice time to be in the JCF, and it is true.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we want to invite Mr. Roll to join us on stage once more, as we will be making some presentations to the top 6 finalists. And here is where we ask the band division again to give us a little drum roll as exciting things continue to happen here this afternoon.
All right, so we are now going to invite, just before Mr. Raw, we're going to invite Professor Rosalie Hamilton to make some presentation courtesy of Lasco. It's going to be Lasco basket to the finalists. Probably could stretch out a little step. Yes. Yes. So, baskets. Have you seen your winner yet? Or we're agreeing that they're all winners? We know that the winner will be a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and will be a sub-officer. That much we know. We know the winner will come from one of 5 geographic areas or a non-geographic formation. That much we know. We also know that it will be a male or a female police officer.
As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, each of our top 6 finalists will be taking home a trophy, a gift basket with a range of products, and they will all be getting cash prizes. Put your hands together for them.
And just to remind you that 75 is significant, so 6th, 5th, and 4th place winners will get $75,000 cash. Second runner-up or 3rd place will get $100,000 cash. Second place winner, first runner-up, will get gift basket, will get $125,000 cash. Thank you very much, Professor Hamilton. Thank you very much. We understand we have trophies now. All right, so drum roll. The moment we have been waiting for, it has arrived. Mr. Rawl, I now invite you back on stage, sir, to make a presentation to all 6 finalists.
We have in our hands 6 envelopes and they're all sealed. So we don't know
and they
who
were
is
verified
in each position.
By auditor.
But we're getting to that point.
Small and small and small.
Right.
So in 6th place. Drum roll.
Can I get a 6th place drum roll, please? In 6th position, we have a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force with regulation number 7804. Put your hands together for Sergeant Margaret Sims Wallace of Area 3.
And she received her trophy. Could we come a little to the center?
She also receives a cash prize of $75,000. Put your hands together for her.
Remain in place for your check. And now in 5th place, we have a newly promoted sub-officer, Sergeant Nemoy Roberts, Area 2. Thank you very much. Put your hands together. Keep the applause going.
Can I get a 4th place drum roll, please? And in 4th place, we have another newly promoted sub-officer with the regulation number 20269, Corporal Javon Brown of the Community Safety and Security Branch Headquarters.
Thank you very much. At this point now, we're going to ask the persons who have already received your trophies, etc., to take your original seat. And we're going to see how the top 3 works out now.
Got yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Rise to the occasion. Go ahead, you know you're strong. No one can stop you.
So there must be butterflies going on somewhere there. So now we're down to top 3. Have you seen your winner yet? Have you seen your winner? And they're all winners. I now invite Commissioner Police to join Mr. Rollins stage because this is a big moment, you know. Join Mr. Rollins stage, sir. So Commissioner will stand with Mr. Roll. All right, so get ready.
Can I get a 3rd place drum roll, please? Collecting a cash prize of 100,000 Jamaican dollars. The 2nd runner-up for the 2024 Saluting Our Heroes Lasco Top Cup competition. A newly promoted sub-officer with regulation number 19357, Sergeant Chantal Watson of Area 1, CSSB Headquarters. And
she will receive
here today came into the competition as Corporal Watson, leaving as Sergeant Watson.
We're getting close. We're getting close. Who will it be? Who will be? Who will be the Jamaica Constabulary Force? Lasco Chin. Award winner 2024. Who will it be? Now we know that it will be between the representative from
Area 4,
Area 4
from Area 5.
and Area 5. We know it is a newly promoted sub-officer. So get ready. Get ready. And drum roll. Drum roll. The winner of the 2024 Lasco JCF Chairman's Award goes to none other than number 22509, Corporal Junior Thompson, representing Area 5. And in second place, Corporal Moisha Allen of Area 4. So we're also going to make the presentation to the second place winner.
And we'll now have a presentation to our second place, first runner, number 22631, Corporal Mohisha Allen. Fabian.
Michelle. Michelle. We now invite Miss Karina Powell to join the photo op, along with the other Madam Minister, our guest speaker, Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Rosalie Hamilton, the photo op with the other finalists afterwards. But at this point now, we ask you to settle down. It's been very warm in here. So we now invite our winner, Mr. Corporal Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let me welcome
Check. The journey. They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single footstep. I can tell you that that's a quote that I've been living by for over 2 decades, and a quote that I continue to live by. This is truly an honor. I want to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Juliet Clockburn-Finn, Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security. Mr. James Rawle, Commander of Distinction in the Order of Distinction, Executive Chairman for the Lasco Group of Companies and the Lasco Chin Foundation. Our Commissioner, Dr. Kevin Blake, Mrs. Karina Paulhood, Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of Force Development and Logistics Portfolio. Ms. Velma Ricketts, Commander of the Order of Distinctions, Justice of the Peace, and our keynote speaker. Senior members of the JCF, Professor Rosalie Hamilton, CEO of the Lasco Chin Foundation. Other members of the Lasco Group of Companies and the Lasco Chin Foundation. Our awardees, our final 5, sitting in the corner there. Our distinguished guests, a pleasant afternoon to you all. It is an overwhelming honor to stand before you today as the 2024 recipient of the JCF Lasco Saluting Our Heroes competition. I would like to start by acknowledging the tireless work of the final 5 finalists, each exemplifying what it means to be heroes and heroines within their own right. Your dedication, passion, and overwhelming commitment to the Jamaica Constabulary Force proves that we are all winners here today. The strength of our service lies within the caliber of its people, and standing alongside you has truly been an inspiration for me. This moment would not have been possible without the extraordinary support that stands behind me. I extend my deepest gratitude to the staff at Era 5. Who not only supported, but continuously supported and engaged my dreams and aspirations. Each of you have played a significant role in shaping the officer I am today. Thank you, Sir Phillips. To Corporal Jan Raymond, our previous top cop and a close friend, confidant, and an inspiration to me. Also from Era 5. Yes. I want to thank you for your overwhelming support and your belief in my abilities that has been my guiding light throughout this competition. At every step of the way, you reminded me that success was within reach, and we're here today, standing on the heels of success. And for that, I am grateful. I am grateful to you, Corporal Raymond. A special thanks goes to Acting Commissioner of Police, Christopher Phillips, and the Era 5 management team. The knowledge and skills you imparted equipped me not only for this competition, but for many challenges we face in service of our communities. Your leadership has inspired me to continue pushing boundaries and striving for excellence, synonymous with the Lasco Foundation and the brand Lasco. Assistant Commissioner of Police Charmaine Chan, Deputy Superintendent of Police Mr. Coley, and all the members of the Community Safety and Security Branch headquarters. Yes. Your relentless dedication made this event an incredible success today. You've created a platform where officers are not only celebrated, but empowered to serve within the Jamaica that we live, and it shows purpose. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to Mr. James Rawle, CEO of the Lasco Group of Companies and the Lasco Chin Foundation, CEO Professor Rosalie Hamilton, and the entire team at Lasco and the Lasco Chin Foundation. Your unwavering commitment to honoring the efforts of 157 hardworking officers this year, and every year makes this recognition all the more meaningful. You remind us that our sacrifices, though sometimes unseen, are valued. This journey has been one of immense growth. There were challenges, long nights, I can tell you, and moments of doubt. But what kept me going was the belief in a higher purpose. The belief that every day we don this uniform, we are writing a legacy of service. Let us never forget the work we do today lays the foundation for the future of Jamaica. To my fellow officers, let this serve as a reminder: no dream is too big, no inspiration is too far. As long as we remain committed to service, integrity, and community. This award is not just mine, it belongs to every officer out there who chooses to make a difference, even in the smallest of ways. Together, we will continue to uplift and protect our nation, and I am honored to serve alongside each and every one of you. I thank you.
Thank you very much. You sound like a winner. Put your hands together for your Police Officer of the Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of this remarkable ceremony, let us take a moment to reflect on the exceptional dedication, hard work, and passion that we have recognized, particularly in our top 6 finalists today. Put your hands together for them once more.
Each of our award recipients has shown that excellence is not just a goal, but a way of life, inspiring all of us to reach higher and to do more in service to our community and to each other.
Your commitment to making a positive difference continues to remind us that true success is not just an individual achievement, but by the impact we have on those we continue to serve.
We want to acknowledge the Lasco affiliated companies and the Lasco Chin Foundation, the team at the Community Safety and Security Branch who worked with the team at Lasco to make today's event a success, headed by Assistant Commissioner of Police, Charmaine Shand. Put your hands together for the team and all who supported in one way or the other. We want to thank our very own Commissioner of Police, Dr. Kevin Blake, for making today extra, extra special. And of course, you were well represented by Acting Deputy Commissioner, Ms. Karina Powellwood, and all the other senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. To our honorees, we applaud your accomplishment and look forward to seeing you and how you will continue to lead with purpose, integrity, and continue to give to your community. I want to also say special thanks to the Pegasus Hotel for providing for us, the team that works in production, the media, all the other persons who have worked in one way or the other, Ms. Asak, to make today a success. I want to also thank you for sharing the stage with me.
Thank you also very much. We had an excellent service here this morning, and I'm sure we're all looking forward to next year when we expect bigger and better things to happen right here as we continue to celebrate the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I am hearing a little voice in the corner over there from Area 5, but let us see what will happen next year. We have very large shoes to fill. Our top performers have excelled and have exemplified excellence in every sense of the word.
But we can't come back here next year unless special thanks to retired Sergeant Chin and the Jamaica Constabulary Force Band and the team at the National Police College for preparing the individuals. And of course, the team that had the most important role, the team of judges, who ensured that the winners were selected. So our guest speaker, thank you very much once again, Madam. And we just want to say congratulations. Thank you. You have been a wonderful audience. It's been a long program, but I think it was an enjoyable one. And at the end of the day, we can say it was good to be here. So what's going to happen next as we break off is that we're going to invite the 6 finalists to take back center stage for some more photo op. with the commissioner and the High Command and the leadership of the Lasco family. Of course, I didn't want to say that first. I'm saving the best for last. I have to say special thanks to the team from the Constabulary Communication Network who have been providing coverage. And for those of you who are here, we weren't the only ones who shared the dream because Commissioner's message was streamed live to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the rest of the world. Thank you, and God bless you. Somebody who is missing a BMW key, talk to me afterwards.
There's no song with 5 in there.